Well, Charlie, you were reporting this week on a story we've been hearing a lot about from our viewers, and it centers on Prairie Village, which grabbed the headlines when they had a bruising battle over housing and a plan to ban apartments. But now a new political fight is brewing, this time over building a new city hall. Some residents are angry that the council is trying to greenlight the $30 million project without going to a public vote.
Exactly.
Not like we've got hundreds or thousands of people walking in and out of there. You know, maybe there's 3 or 4 cars in the parking lot. I said, why do we need a brand new city hall that's going to cost $30 million?
Alrighty, but Charlie, does every city have to put every single issue on the ballot just because you're building a new building? Does that have to go before voters? Isn't that why we have elected representatives?
Right. And no, it does not have to go before voters. Prairie Village actually passed an ordinance in 2016 to kind of exempt itself from putting every little bond issue before voters. The people in Prairie Village, though, say that this isn't a little issue. This is $30 million. This is our money that would pay for this, and we want to be able to have a say in this. And it's just because the city doesn't have to put it on the ballot doesn't mean it can't. And it technically can.
Yeah.
They wanted to do it.
We heard from Carla this week who said this was really at the center of our transparency and the role that voters and citizens have in politics, and to circumvent voters by going, trying to pass this without going to them is a huge mistake.
Certainly, I think we're in an era where citizens demand transparency. Officials promise it. They don't always deliver it. But you see that on both sides of the state line. In Missouri, for instance, the Missouri Ethics Commission doesn't even have a quorum right now. It can't meet and take action. So this is certainly an issue, transparency, openness in government that kind of we see on both sides of the state line.
And as we saw recently in Platte County, Brian, even when you actually pass something at the ballot box, doesn't mean even elected officials will do it, like the children's tax in Platte County.
Well, that's right. And I think that what this speaks of in Prairie Village and probably in other places around the metro as well is about trust between communities and their elected officials. In Prairie Village, we know over the past couple of years there's been some significant controversy around changes to zoning regulations there. And that distrust, I think, and those contested elections that happened for the city council over that controversy probably are connected to why now you're hearing some displeasure about this decision. We don't trust the city council as much as we used to, some of those voters are saying.